Hello there, this is Aaron Spaulding of George's Concours Elegance. Beautiful day today out here in the ATL. Actually, we're at Peachtree Corners Festival. We're having a concours sneak peek. And we've been planning this for 6 months, and it's here, and it's fantastic. We have some incredible cars from all over the state, and some of these cars are nationally ranked, some of them are fully restored, some of them are historically significant. And we're so proud to be able to host this. Speaking of host, our two sponsors helped us greatly, Jim Ellis Porsche and Haggerty's Insurance. I had the pleasure of having Mr. Booth here, and with Mr. Booth is something that's very, very rare, okay? You tell us what's so rare about this fantastic Mustang.
It's one of 499 Boss 429 Mustangs built in 1970. There are approximately 55 in Calypso Coral, and this is an original, unrestored, basically Survivor California car.
It's original.
Yeah, repainted about 30 years ago, but never been apart for restoration.
I have the pleasure of being with Mr. Barry Schumacher, the owner of this fantastic Studebaker. This is not your father's Studebaker. This is a highly modified, fantastic street machine.
Okay, the engine started out, it's a GM LS3 crate motor, 525 horse crate motor, and then I added a supercharger to it. Supercharger makes about 6 pounds of boost, so it probably makes 650, 700 at the flywheel. Got a 4L70 automatic overdrive transmission in it.
And give her a little gas. I'm here with Jimmy Fulton and his freshly restored Mopar, and I'm so happy and glad that he brought it. Do us a favor, you speak for this car better than I do. Tell us about the car.
So I got this car because I wanted something that originally came with this motor. It's a very special motor. It's a 426 Hemi with a magnesium cross ram intake. The only two car body styles that came with this motor would be a 68 Barracuda or a 64 65 B body, which is a Plymouth or this Dodge Coronet. What I love about this motor more than anything is it looks kind of hysterical. The carburetors aren't in line this way or that way. They're offset, which is why it's called a cross ram. So this carburetor feeds that bank and that carburetor feeds this bank. This is stroked and bored. It has 572 cubic inches, about 9 liters. Makes about 750 horsepower to the flywheel. It's naturally aspirated. So I've worked on this car for about a dozen years. It was my part-time job with day job, family, kids, dogs, and everything else.
Dogs. You know he said dogs. You know he said that.
Oh, I heard that start up.
Okay, he's going to start it up again. He's going to start it up again. Only because all meat, no potatoes. I'm here with Mr. Gary Moon with his Moon. To say this car is rare is an understatement. I'm not going to try to explain it. I'll let Gary do the explaining. Tell us about this Moon, sir.
Well, Moons were made in St. Louis, Missouri. They were manufactured from 1906 to 1930.
Okay.
And in that time period, they built about 50 to 60 vehicles. But they went out of business in 1930. The Depression hit, then the war years, and the majority of them were sold in the northern region. So between metal drives and whatever and rust, we only know of about 300, probably less than 300 that still exist today. And that even includes people in our Moon Car Club that are overseas, Australia, New Zealand, Spain, Norway, France, Germany.
Okay.
We got people that have contacted us through our website.
Okay.
That own Moons.
Now the $3 question all day long. This is a Moon, your last name is Moon.
Yes.
What's the correlation?
I have found out that I am a third cousin, 3 times removed from Joseph Moon, the founder of the company. We have one common ancestor if you go back far enough into the history.
Hello everyone, my name is Karen Stiggers with Karen Stiggers Agency.
Great. Karen, we see here that you have a very, very nice car. Can you just tell us a little bit about the car, the year, the make, and the model?
Yes, it's a 2016 Bmw I8. It's frosted white with a sky blue interior and exterior.
Okay.
It's my baby.
Well, it's a 1964 Corvette. My dad and 2 brothers bought it from another brother of mine had leukemia. He got to drive it once before he passed away, so we've kept it in the family since 1969, and I've been driving it, main driver.
I had the good fortune of purchasing this car in 2008, and I purchased it as a nice car, but it needed some improvements. So in 2011, I pulled the engine out of the engine bay and cleaned everything, freshened that, put it back in. Then in 2013, I completely redid the interior of the car. Just emptied everything out of the interior and started fresh to get to where it is now. And those are really the only 2 things I've done to this car since 2008.